All right. So, I'm from Barcelona. My name is Axel, and I've been running this game for quite a while. But the level one category is pretty recent. Like less than half a year ago, I created this category, so it's really interesting. Compared to the other runs, you are not as broken as with the other runs, so I think it's really interesting. So here I have. Okay. Get closer then. No? You don't want to? Okay, okay. I have Miles here just in case. Okay. So, I have a few things to say before we start. On all categories, we use the Shima clan because it gives a bonus damage when you debuff an enemy. You know, damage on that enemy. And then. Huh? Okay. And then you also get a proficiency bonus, which will give us samurai skill points. Anyways, before we start the run, I need to make sure that everything's set up with the timer. So Michael's working on that. But yeah, you may be familiar with the Souls series. This is inspired by those series in some part. But gameplay-wise, it's really different, except on this mission right here, which is more similar to that kind of gameplay. But yeah. Countdown. Okay. So I'll make a countdown for the timer. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So at the start of the game, we start on a prison. That's pretty familiar with this kind of games for some reason. I don't need to get this, but I wanted to. Anyways, we get a sword right here in order to defeat this enemy faster. 3 hits on the back does the work, and then we progress. We need to escape this place. We have a spirit guide right now with us. It's not equipped as a guardian spirit, but her name is Sorsha. It's like kind of like the waifu spirit of this game. And we play as William, which is kind of like the first Irish whip. So yeah, we start on the Tower of London. Pretty cool place, but we are not going to be on London for much longer. For the rest of the game, we'll be going to Japan. Feels Whipman. Anyways, as you can see right now, I'm just running because I'm locked on mid-stance, even though the game doesn't really tell you about different stances at this point because you don't have them. But for now, I can only run to be fast. I get this chest right here because it has a battle axe, and it's really good against this boss. We use many different kinds of weapons in this run, with pretty much all of them except for the tonfas. Sadly, there's not a great use for the tonfas in this run, but you know, overall it has a lot of variety. We have some main weapons, but you know, it has the variety. So 3 hits on the back. Deals with the first phase, easy. We run to him, 3 more hits, get away, wait for his attack. And 2 more hits, he gets staggered, releases Amrita, and we use the living weapon to finish the fight. We don't really see the living weapon itself, but you know, it's like your beginning to the mechanic of a living weapon. You will see it pretty soon. Anyways, this is a good time for donations if we have any. Otherwise, I'm just gonna pick up Sword and Kusarigama right now, and then Kato as Spirit. So yeah, why Sword, why Kusarigama, and why Kato? Sword basically lets us
Yes.
go as
yes.
fast as possible
Yes.
with low stance dashing. It has the fastest
Hello?
dashing of the game for some reason. We don't really know why the other weapons don't have as much speed. The other weapons are slower. Okay, so I'm gonna learn some ninjutsu. It's just one of the reasons why we picked Kusarigama on that menu, because it gives us dexterity, and we get ninjutsu, yeah, ninja skill points with it. Get the Kusarigama right there. But the other reason is that the Kusarigama is overall a really strong weapon, especially against yokai enemies, which is kind of like this one. Knock him out of the way, so we can get the key, no problem. You can get the key without knocking him, but you know, it's risky, and we don't want to do that. Already the skills right there, menu, to go a bit faster when we finish this mission. Okay, so I'm gonna take this Rhine. I'm not going to level up, this is level 1, I forgot to say it, I think. But yeah, like, it's really interesting in my opinion. I think it's the most interesting category. In the future I might route DLCs depending on how things go. But as of right now it's a pretty rough category. Okay, so we go over here, dash through the fire in a certain way so we don't die right there. We only got 2 ticks of damage. If you take 3, you die. Okay, so this is the first actual boss of the game, called Onryoki. Miley Cyrus for the friends. We knock him out with the horn, we break the horn. We do some high stance light attacks on his back. Now he gets out of key, and we can punish him. Okay, I got hit right there. It's okay. So that attack that he did right there with the demolition ball, the revolver, it's one that you don't want to see because it has hyper armor and makes it really hard to actually. Oh, okay. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, I don't normally die to this guy, but you know, it's not a big deal. On the second try, it's easier. I do need to be really precise now with the fire, though, because otherwise I'll die even easier. Guardian Spirits gives us damage protection against everything by 20%. Okay. So same thing. I don't have healings right now. Alright. So we nail on him. So we activated the weapon. That's why I said it was going to be easier the second time. The weapon makes things really easy. And there we go. That's the boss. Sadly I didn't do it first try, but you know, it's good enough. Okay, so I'm gonna learn some skills right now with the Kusarigama. That's the first one is a global skill. All the weapons have it. It's like grapple, which is when enemies get staggered, you can do a repost of them. Not really important for this round, but you know, maybe we'll actually be using it. But the important one was Reaper, which is the second one. Reaper is really strong, and you will see it in action like in a few minutes. Okay, so yeah, lots of pop-ups with you know, missions and stuff that have been unlocked. We're just going to progress, and Here's the Hinoemna level. Deep in the Shadows, I think it's called. We have a skip right here. It's pretty precise, but you know, you get used to it pretty easily. I can still fail it sometimes, but let's hope I don't do that. It doesn't really lose too much time to fail it, but you know, we got it. So I got a bandit axe right there. Axe will be used on the boss after this one. Yeah, we need to pick up certain items over here. That's Fire Amulet and Kyotoko Mask. Kyotoko Mask will be used in a later boss. That's really sketchy if you don't actually use Kyotoko Mask. And Fire Amulet will be also used on that boss, but also on this boss coming up. I'm getting this shrine just to be safety. Yeah, just to be safe. Sometimes I can die with this boss. I'm not 100% consistent with this boss, but that's okay. That's why we do marathon safety strats. Oh, okay. Alright, so we slow down here, because otherwise we'll get knocked down by the yokai spawning. Okay. We use the Fire Amulet, just in case we give that. And that. Okay, so first things first, we're going to shoot an arrow, she will stagger, power peel to get a bit of extra damage, and Reaper him. There we go. We continue with the Reaper, and a bit more. Now she is releasing Amrita, and that allows us to use the little weapon. Haven't done too much damage because I have a level 1 Kusarigama, so I have to do it like this. Okay, so you'll see me like after almost every boss, if not all of them, I'll be menuing, or after every mission, I should say.
We have a donation from Quiet Donna with €1. Thank you very much, and keep on donating.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. So yeah, every time that I finish a mission, it will be most likely a good time to read those missions. So yeah, thanks for donating. Okay, so because I don't think I got an Odachi, I'm gonna actually get one. Oh no, I wasn't paying too much attention, but anyways, this is part of the safety struts. I'm gonna buy an dual Uchigatana and Bizen Odachi, Bizen 10 Odachi. The Odachi will be used on the boss coming out after the boss we're going to fight right now, and the dual swords are going to be used on the next mission, next Axel mission. Okay, so for this next boss, we're going to not rely on living weapon, but living weapon will give us like a lot of a faster fight. We still need to pick up some stuff on the way. For the most part, on the first on the first half of the run, we'll be picking up some items here and there that are important. So we got some talismans. That's going to be useful on several parts of the run, including Nioh. Okay, so change to the bandit axe, and we use some spirit stones. That will also make it easier to trigger the little weapon. Attack a bit right there, good damage. out of there. Dangerous. Okay. So right now he's doing a pretty dangerous attack. So we cannot go in with that attack, but with this one he gets tired again. So it wasn't an optimal fight, but it's not being an optimal fight. But, you know, should be okay. Finish this there. Okay, so you can see I got hit right there. Wasn't planning on that, but you know, you get when you finish a boss, you get iframes. You don't take damage. Otherwise, we would have died right there. That's why I was able to just YOLO it a bit. Okay. That's not the end of the mission. We still have a boss to defeat in this part. As you can see, I have right there on the bottom left corner of the screen, I have 3 samurai skill points. We're going to use them. Normally I have to attack some enemies on the way because the Nioh fight is fast enough, so you know I don't really get to get much proficiency from the weapon. But this time we did get enough proficiency. I'll defeat this skeleton though. Just kind of want this. It will make this next fight a bit more consistent. Not too much, but, you know, anything helps. So fast it pick up. Okay, so we get Summer Twilight, which is a physical buff for the Kusarigama, and when you use it and you change to another weapon, you still have the buff. So that's going to be the main use of the Kusarigama from here on out. Just Summer Twilight to buff our damage. It also increases the key damage that we take when blocking, but we're not going to block too much, so it's okay. So I'm running some menu right there for the items and the shortcuts. And this next boss is going to be the one that we need the Olachi on. Bit of a map right there. It's mostly for later on bosses. Okay, I'm gonna get this shrine, safety struts. Alright. So to enter this part, we need to activate that. No, okay. Alright. So if Nioh, which is the girl that we saw right there, is nice enough to be a bit faster than usual. Okay, good. Okay. So on this fight, we're going to start by shooting the boss on the head. Right there. Go to the back. Execute. Some high-stance light attacks. And then we activate 11 weapon. As you can see, 11 weapons offer a lot of damage. And there we go. Perfect fight, pretty much. GG. Okay. Alright. So next up we're going to use some dojos. Normally I would only use, you know, I would only do the first dojo. But because of safety strats, I'm going to do the second dojo as well. Okay, so here we go. We're the warrior novice. The main use of this dojo is, well, actually two main uses. One is to unlock water sword, and the other one is to get more skill points. Water sword is a skill that we use, that you can get for dual swords. It's really strong, especially if you do confusion strats, or you just want to debuff an enemy really fast with an element. That's the way to go. Okay, he decides to block. It's fine. Sometimes he likes to do that. That's the dojo. Easy peasy. By the way, I should mention this. I'm using a regular PS4, but I have an SSD, so it's like the second fastest version of the game. Sadly, in-game time in this game is not great. It doesn't count seconds, and for some reason it also counts loads. So yeah, we don't use that. Anyways, this is the Omnium Magic Dojo. It's gonna be pretty similar to the previous one, except that we don't have human enemies to defeat. We need to acquire some magic right here, and we're gonna get fire orb magic, or fire shot. 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. That's pretty much perfect timing for that. That's as fast as you can do it. And that's the dojo mission. Easy. There are like tutorial missions that you can do, but they are necessary to unlock some skills. Those are the only ones that we're going to use, mainly because for the most part the rest we can't actually do them, or they are not really helpful. Anyways, I'm going to use Omnium Mage locks, Giant Samurai locks, and I'm going to learn Water Talisman. So yeah, so we have more skill points with Samurai, and more skill points with, well, actually one skill point for magic, so we can learn the Water Talisman. So yeah, we're moving on to the second region of the game. And this is like my least favorite region, at least casually. It's just a poison area, and then an area where you can fall really easily to the water, and you can't swim, so you die. And also pretty bad bosses. So I think this is the weakest area of the game. But actually, for the speedrun, we're going to take profit of the poison to set up our HP to critical. When you are on critical health, which is like 30% of your total HP, you get a buff on the duration of the living weapon, and it's really useful for certain parts of the run. Well, actually two parts, this one and one at the end. So yeah, we take that key. You could technically skip the key. You can clip through the door right there, but it's, for some reason this wall is so hard to clip through that we just don't go for it because it's not worth it. So yeah, we equip the Water Talisman right there, and we get some Spirit Stones. Spirit Stones are going to be really useful throughout the run to trigger our Amrita gauge, so we can get living weapon activation whenever you want. Also need this, more Omnium Mage locks, some Sacred Brushes, and we also got some Hidogo Mask before that. Water Sword right there, and the locks. So as you can see, I'm not healing, and I might actually chill a bit more. It's important to have good timing with the HP, so we can set it up. Okay, this should be good enough. So we're gonna buff with water talisman. We're gonna block the first hit. And we're gonna position ourselves in such a way that we debuff him with water. There we go. And we also break some of his body parts, so we can get enough on Rita to activate the living weapon with the special attack and repair him to death. This setup is pretty consistent, but it's a bit finicky to do, depending on what you get. Thank you. Yes. Like sometimes I felt that strat is not an easy fight to get very consistent with, at least for me, I guess. So we're moving on to the everyone's favorite boss. It's actually I was gonna say you'll see, but you hopefully won't, because then that would mean that things are going my way. But you know, chances are you're going to see it. Anyways, this is Miyajima or Itsukushima. You can say both. I was actually there last year. It was really cool to see the level. You know, IRL. Obviously, it's not the exact same. It's a bit different, but you can clearly see that it's the same place. Okay, so we got some. I don't remember the name of it, but we used it to light fire. I forgot. Anyways, and we also get some fire talismans, because this next boss is only weak to fire. It's really resistant to any other kind of damage, or immune to any other kind of elemental damage. So yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. But you know, we have other weapons that we can use. Okay. So I buffed myself right there beforehand, because he sometimes decides to move to the side of the arena, like immediately. And when that happens, things get scary. Okay. Okay, so I took my chance there to do some menu, so I don't have to do it later. So you can see, I'm just trying to proc him with fire, waiting for a certain attack. The best attack that you can get on this boss is the laser attack. In order to do more damage, he gets a lot of counter damage on the weak spot. Okay, so after this attack, you should move to the next side. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take this chance to prepare more menuing. I learned some lightning talisman. Previously, I learned Morning Moon, which is a really strong skill for the single sword. Let's see if we get the good RNG now. Okay, there we go. So this is the RNG that you want to get. It's not low enough to proceed. Oh, okay, this is the weird RNG. You don't want this. Sometimes he turns around for some reason and things get a bit weird. Okay, so he didn't do it super weird this time. Okay. So I'm just gonna do this right here. This is the Hyotoko mask. And again, right there. And this should finish him. There we go. Not the best RNG for sure, but you know, I'm glad that I didn't die. That's good. It's always good to see. All right. I'll take some water. Getting a bit dry. Where's the stay hydrated bottle? All right, so that's the end of the second region. For some reason, this region is the only one that only has two main missions. I don't know why. But yeah, we can proceed. And we went from Lob City to Spider Town now. You will see. We have to kill a total of 3 spiders plus the boss, which is also a spider, so 4 spiders. Yeah, I'm also glad, Azura. Okay, having a pretty long screen right there for some reason. All right. So this spider that we're going to get right now, it's not actually necessary, but it's if we don't defeat that spider, it's going to be a bit too sketchy for my taste. So I do it even in regular runs where I don't have to do safety struts. Okay, so I got some skills right there so I don't have to do it later. Basically got flax, so and all that flax does is recover more ki when you switch stances on keyballs. Okay, so we got that guy. We'll have to go back because we need to get this a key from over here in order to progress. Okay. Okay, I'm glad that mini spider didn't hit me. Okay, never mind. Okay. Decent, I guess. Okay, so the key is right here. It's guarded by by a yokai, yes. And we're going to just get away. Alternatively, you can also just let him kill you, but that's not optimal. You lose some Rita, and the animation is slower as well. So it's better to just mark out, or talisman out, I don't remember what the item is. We're going to use a small soulstone, so we can trigger living weapon. As you can see, it's ready. Billy ready. We're gonna get this safety shrine. I'm pretty consistent on this fight, so I shouldn't need it, but you know, you never know. Nice ways to jinx myself, by the way. All right. So yeah, you want to keep your weapons as high level as possible. So that's why you get the weapons from every time you kill a boss. Okay. So debuff her with water. And use living weapon, special attack. And then she's basically as good as that. You can just nail her until she dies. Right there. GG. Easy every time. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna equip the wind sword because I didn't find the other one. It's right below it, but you know, it's okay. So we're gonna use, as you can see, like I was using throughout the level, I was using some Morning Moon, which is the skill for the sword. It's really strong, and you know this is the part of the run where we're using the most this region. And I should also explain the debuffs, I guess. So I'm gonna change to Liner right now, but I'll explain the elemental debuffs real quick. So water debuff, when you debuff an enemy with it, it gets rid of like 20% of his defense, so you deal more damage. With lightning, it gets a slowdown on its movements. Um, Earth, it consumes more ki when getting attacked or when using attacks. Wind decreases the damage that the debuffed enemy or yourself, if you're debuffed, does. And finally, fire is just damage over time, like usual. But what happens when you, for some reason, you manage to debuff an yokai enemy or a human enemy as well, but it has different effects. What happens when you do that with two elements? You get a status bonus, like a bonus to stat debuff called Confusion. Oh yeah, I said I was going to change and I didn't. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. You always get that menu when you finish the previous mission, but I forgot to trigger it beforehand.
Hello,
okay.
hello. We have a donation for
Okay,
22
go ahead.
euros from the lawn here. I'm not good at Spanish, but the message is Speedruns en España y en Dreamhack por fin.
What?
Thank you very much, and keep on donating.
Thanks for the donations. Okay, so as you may have noticed, I messed up right there. But it's okay, it's okay. It's not a big deal. We're just gonna have some finicky things going on right here. Okay, shouldn't get hit there. Okay, this should do it. Okay, and we get some spirit stones and stuff. Okay, so those crystals are are basically immune if you don't hit some butterflies of ice that are like throughout the level. And those crystals are also regenerating HP. So even if you remove that, you need some high damage to get rid of the crystal fast enough. And these crystals are just blocking the way. But it's actually pretty comfy that they are in the way because we actually need those stones that we're getting for some setups later. So yeah, I'm gonna get some Master Omniologs, I think. Okay, see, he just fell. Good. There you go. Master Omnio Mage Locks. Those give us like 5. I think it was 5 Omnio skill points. Ah no, 3. Okay, never mind. I'm Pepera. Okay, the other ones are the ones that give you 5. I was thinking about the other ones. Okay, we're gonna get this just in case. We use 2 of those to set up our Amrita, so we can do a living weapon. We buff. Change to dual swords. Buff with lightning. I'm gonna do some menu meanwhile. And hopefully we'll get good RNG. That's one attack that I want her to do. And that's the throwing the staff forward. Let's see if it does it. Come on. No. Come on. No. She's not being nice. Bad waifu. Okay, I'm gonna need to rebuff. Yeah. Come on. So yeah, she wasn't nice. She didn't give us the attack that we need. Okay, don't do it. Thank you. So that was the time that we needed. That gives us enough time to set up the the lightning debuff, and then we use fire again to do confusion, and that's GG. All right. So I have chat here, but I need to turn a lot to see it, so. Yeah, we need a nice waifu, indeed. Okay, so this next boss will need a different setup. We're gonna change our spirit to Fuseushi, because this next spirit is really resistant to both lightning and fire. So we're going to use water and earth. So far, this run has been pretty nice. I did some silly mistakes here and there, but you know, it's good. All right. Let's see. Bait his attack. Just to be a bit safe. So I'm gonna take my chances here, because I got rid of all my key while dashing. So while it recovered, I could just do some item use. I think 4 is enough. Maybe 3. I think it was good 3, but it's okay. We have more than enough. Yeah, it was 3. Safety shrine, and whether I die or not in this part before the boss, it's mainly up to RNG. We'll see what happens. Okay, so here we have our friend Nioh. He's back, and he's angry. Okay, good. That was a good attack. So we need those famed Omnio mage locks, but things are not over. Okay, now they are. Good. We needed those mage locks, so we can get all the magic that we need. And we're going to learn it right now. If I use this. Okay. Good. Okay, so we're gonna debuff it with water using license attacks, and then we're gonna immediately use the 11 weapon. Sometimes this boss likes to troll. Hopefully this won't be the case. Okay, don't dodge, please. Okay, or me failing. That also works. Okay, this is bad. Okay, I think the fastest way to do this would be to not do that. Okay. I was trying to quit out, but it's okay. I messed up a bit. I was not supposed to fail the first attack with 11 weapon. So we're gonna need to call back the spirit and use more Amrita that I should be using, but you know, I should have more than enough. 4 or 5, I don't remember. 4, okay, good. So we're gonna do that again. Feels good, man. Yeah, I didn't want to use again the special attack. As you may have noticed, the fox is not here again. For some reason, once you get past it, the box doesn't respawn. I don't know why is that with that. Okay, let's go. The estimate is kind of generous, but you know, I expect getting a 140 something run, most likely. If I don't get super stuck anywhere. Okay, this should be good. Yeah, this is perfect. GG. Yeah. I use the spear right there because it has more range. So if it tries to get away, it's less likely for that to happen. Okay, so that's the end of the third region of the game. We're like pretty much halfway through the game. Although the last region is like the longest one. But I'm gonna do some menu here. I'm gonna get this to get a bit of more safety. The reason why I do menus on after I finish, well, not that one, this one. Okay. After I finish a region, is that the next region actually takes time to start loading. So if you try to go to the next region immediately, you have to wait like 3-4 seconds or something. So I better just use some menu so I don't have to wait. Yo, what is up, Casey? So this is a really infamous mission for speedruns. I'm gonna do really peachy strats, really safe. But even then, that doesn't mean that I will get through without dying. That's how infamous this mission is. So we just dashed past that trap door. Feels good, man. And here, shouts to Sipping Light, by the way. Found out the setup. You block a bit, and then you use that. And the jockey right there just falls. Pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Get more Amrita crystals or stones. Get this for safety as well. And here, normally I would just rush, but I prefer to just shoot them. It's a bit more comfy. With this guy, I prefer to lure him this way. Sometimes he doesn't do what it's supposed to do, but yeah, like that. Okay, there we go. That's good. Okay, so the reason why I did that is because it's really sketchy to shoot him. Because he's just running to you, and if you fail it, you're going to die. And he's also right there. So we need to get rid of him in order to access this shrine that I just accessed. And in order for him to not disturb us while we do this next part, I just shoot him in the head. Okay. So we get another travel amulet. Shoot him in the head. This should be good. Oh, okay. Just cancel it. It's okay. Oh, this is bad. Yeah. That's why we took the shrine, by the way. That's why. So normally I should be able to use the what is it called? The Garden Spirit talisman, but I didn't get to do that. It's okay. We're just gonna call it back. I'm gonna rush because this time I don't need to pick up the travel amulet, so I should have more time. Monka shake to do this. Oh, what? I didn't want to do that. Okay, let's just do. Just die again. It's okay. For some reason I pressed down. I was trying to press left. It's fine. We're just gonna do it again. There's a backup strat. I don't really want to do it because that uses Amrita stones, and they're pretty helpful for later on. But you know, if I find myself without ammo, I'll actually do that. Okay, dash, please. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do it. This is a way safer strat, but you know, it uses Amrita that I don't really like using at this point. Okay. That should be enough. Oh, okay. Okay, so we got past that part. Now all we need to do is. Okay, that was a bad attack to see. Okay, that's a good one. So I couldn't go in with that attack. I mean, I could have, but it's really, really risky. It's really, it's really likely for me to get hit if I try to dash past that one. So yeah, not really. Okay, not really great idea to do. More crystals, since we used quite a few. And we use lightning against this boss as well. Stand here, he just jumps. Weakness. Okay, that's a bad attack. Yes. That's a real. Okay. This level just wants to throw me as hard as possible. We don't need the spirit right now, so we're just gonna go for it. The spirit doesn't give us any kind of damage buff, so I can just ignore it. It only gives us like extra HP and defense, pretty much. Which is nice, but you know, we were going to get one shot anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, just do that, I guess. Okay, that's the attack that we want to see. Okay, next one should finish it. He's doing weird stuff. Stuff that I don't like, but it's okay. He's dead. GG. Okay, managed to equip that one. Okay, so yeah, that's why this mission isn't famous. It's just so sketchy. There's a ton of different strats to do this mission. More safe, more like less reliable on resources, or just completely YOLO. Like, there's a lot of ways to do this mission just because it's so sketchy. Okay. This response shouldn't be an issue. Um, as long as I remain calm and I don't get too greedy at the start, this boss should be easy peasy. Gotta remember to acquire Sign of the Cross when I get 3 skill points, because earlier by mistake I learned a different skill. But it's okay, we have enough points to allow ourselves that kind of mistake. So there's a skip that you can do here if you have Flying Monkey too with the spear. But even though we are good with points, it's not right because you kind of want like it consumes too much points, and you want the points for other reasons. So it saves like 30 seconds the skip, but at least at the moment it's not worth it on this route. So I changed to water because this boss is resistant to lightning. Okay, there we go. That's the key that we would skip with a skip. No. Okay. Okay. So we aggro these skeletons while we buff. Because otherwise, if you don't aggro that, like, the big skeleton is just going to murder you while you try to open that. Okay, this is good. Opening. Top 10 anime openings. And this boss is pretty much dead right now. I'm gonna do it so it doesn't get away from this area. So I'm close when it finishes. GG. Thank you for the claps. Okay, so yeah, that was a pretty easy boss. Setup is pretty comfy. The only thing that can happen with that boss is that if I get too greedy at the start and I want to proc the water debuff as fast as possible, sometimes he will do a certain attack that will kill me. But I'm not going to do it in this run. Okay, so this next mission is really hard. It's like a succession of 3 inputs. Nah, it's just this mission is just consistent of cutscenes. There's no actual gameplay on this mission. We just gotta skip 2 cutscenes. That's it. Content. I should actually drink some water now that I have time. Because I just have. Can you match this? Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Co-op speedrun, by the way. Yes. No co-op speedruns yet on Nioh. Could make it happen. Okay. So yeah, that was like just for the lore of the game, that mission. Nothing much going on. Lore-wise, some stuff is going on, but gameplay-wise, man, Okay, so on this next mission, I will need to remember to learn water sword, not water sword. What is it called? Sign of the Cross. Yes. I'm gonna call it EI because it's an EI kind of attack. You know, you may be familiar with that term in swordsmanship, Japanese swordsmanship. It's basically a sheathing attack, unsheathing attack. All right. So we have enough action with Fuseushi. So we're gonna change the Guardian Spirit again to Kato to get a bit more combat attack damage. All right. We go up here. It's completely safe. And this next boss is a bit peculiar. I don't know. It's kind of a lottery if I die here or not. If he doesn't do the quick lunge attacks, yeah, the lunge attack forward at any point, I will survive. But if he does, yeah, maybe I will die. Okay, so for now he's been nice, but I don't trust him. Okay, GG. Nice. Easy boss. So yeah, that you just need to destroy the crystals and the boss just dies. Gimmick boss. You can also fight it, but it will recover HP. You can actually defeat him in this run pretty fast by fighting him, but it's not as fast, and I kinda prefer to do the other way. It's a bit more safe, I think. Okay, so this next boss is a boss that I really like. Many people also like, I guess. But I'm gonna take this shrine for safety. You'll see the EI loop, cheese. I'll explain it as it goes. Okay, so we're back with Summer Twilight here. Change to dual source. By the way, I'm not having the best dual source right now, but it's okay. It should be way more than enough. Okay, we buff with water. Skip cutscene. Shoot her on the head. Weakness. EI. Another EI with a cancel. Oh, not a cancel there. It's okay. Okay, that's a backup. Okay. I'm not getting the cancels now. Okay. Okay. Nah, it's okay. You'll see the proper strat now. I messed up the cancels. Been doing that lately for some reason. This is Nioh, in a nutshell. All right, let's do it again. Oh, come on. Why am I not getting the cancels? Man. Oh man. I'm usually fairly consistent with the cancels, but I don't know what is happening lately. Oh man. This is still a decent pace for the marathon. As long as I don't die too much. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't know why I'm not getting the cancels.
Hello, hello. We have a $5 donation from Hibs. Good luck, have fun, Luden DGN. Thank you very much for your generous donation and keep up donating. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, how many arrows do I even have? 2, okay. I'll need to buy arrows, I think. Okay, there we go. Okay, thank you. Oh man, that was a choke. Elsie. Oh. Damn. We get a lost friend here. All right, so yeah, that was a Katsu. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go to the blacksmith to make sure that I have enough ammo for other fights that are similar. There's like 2 more fights that are kind of like that. So yeah, I'm gonna not that one. That one. Okay. That's Tommy, by the way. Another waifu of this game. So yeah, we need the arrows for 3 bosses. Yeah. We need for Okatsu, for Shimasako, which you will see pretty soon, and another one that, you know, I may as well not spoil it. You'll see. Okay, so this next mission is not very comfy. Neither the area of the boss I'm really fond of, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so as you can see, this level is pretty much on fire. So we need to get some water, and by the power of the mystical water, we take 0 damage from the fire, as long as it is happening. Okay, we get this barrel right here as well. We're just dashing through the level. Wait here. Oh, okay, I got hit somehow. Okay. You don't recover key while you're on fire, or you know, either by the fire. Yeah. Okay. When you're stepping on fire, basically, you don't recover key. So it's really important to save enough key, so you don't, you know, run out of it and just burn to death. That's pretty bad. Okay, so we're gonna need the lightning again. You can do this boss with water, but it's more comfy with the lightning for me. And you know, it's not much slower. like just I don't know, few seconds. Oh, okay, that's completely RNG. I couldn't do anything about it. Sometimes they decide to just nail you with some bullets. So yeah, I'm not sad about that death. Just completely up to the game and not me. Okay. All right. So normally you will get hit once here. Yeah, like that. But it's okay. Like we're gonna heal here easy. Healing is pretty fast. Hopefully I won't die by an enemy from the back. Okay. Sometimes an enemy can follow you all the way there. All right. So this boss, it's kind of hard to explain the fight. Okay, I messed it up a bit. It's fine. We can continue with this. Oh. Oh, okay. Ah. Okay, so what happened there is that when he was flying, I was supposed to shoot a shuriken at him. I did that like before on the same fight, but I didn't lock on fast enough for the last shuriken, so he was just able to shoot the bombs and rifle freely, and then I couldn't stand him. Normally I die like a couple of times with this boss, but it's fine. All right, let's try it again. I also failed the strat at the start, so. There we go. Oh, come on. Okay, he should be dead now. Maybe. Actually, no. On the next one. Now. This should be good enough. GG. Sketchy fight, but you know, it's Saika. Okay. So next up we're moving on to Sekigahara. You may be familiar with that fight, with that battle. It's pretty famous in Japan. In Japan history. So we're gonna take part of it. There are two Sekigahara fights in battles, but we're gonna take part on one of them. Feels good, man. Oh, no. Okay. So yeah, we need to skip to the cutscenes. That's the second one. All right. So this next boss, I could do safety strats and go with living weapon active, but I really don't want to do that because it's not necessary first, and secondly, I'm already like lower on Amrita than I wanted to. So yeah, we kind of want to save Amrita. Nope. Yeah, okay. It's okay. A slow menu didn't matter too much because that animation of opening the door is pretty long. Okay. So this boss is Otani Yoshitsugu. It's one of the generals in the fight. Okay, that's pretty good. Not optimal, but pretty good. Oh, okay. He decided to prolong that attack even more. It's okay. So as you can see, I'm doing cancels right there. Okay, GG. That's normally a really sketchy fight. Yeah. You can clap if you want. Okay, I didn't get another Earthwood Sword. Normally you get one, but it's fine. So that was a good fight. It could have been way worse for sure. Obviously, like ultimately you want it like way faster than that. But it's pretty common for me to die on that fight, so I'm happy with that. So I equipped right there a safety skill. It will allow me to dodge more easily. You most likely won't see it happening, but you know, it does get used by that, you know, with that reason. Okay, so this next boss is Shimasakon. It's one of the main reasons why I bought more arrows. Because we're gonna do the same strat as we did with Okatsu. All right. Getting all the cancels so far, by Jinx. GG. Good fight, good fight. Okay, so Sekigahara mission is over, but we're not done with Sekigahara, actually. Because we have another boss. It's a gimmick boss. We'll need some peculiar strats, you know, compared to other bosses. But, you know, we shouldn't have any issues with it. I like jinxing myself before doing anything. Okay, so we changed to lightning again. Not for this boss necessarily, but for the boss after it, which is, again, more comfy with lightning debuff. For some reason, I think I'm getting like pretty long screens. This should be enough, I think. Yes, okay. Okay, so this boss is Gashado Kuro. We buff right here, and he should do the same attack all the time. Water sword right here until half HP. Oh, no, this is bad. Okay. So I barely didn't have enough damage to defeat the foot. And now we're going to activate Living Weapon. I'm just gonna repair him until he gets done. GG. So that's a one cycle. Yes, you can one cycle Gacha no Kuro at level 1. Okay, so I was kind of hoping to get an Odachi right there. But I didn't get one, so I'll have to buy one. And we're entering the last region of the game, which is the Omi region. Because of what I said before, earlier, I'm gonna menu a bit. There's menu lag on this game, by the way, when you're on the map. So that's why I was like trying to get the menu out. I was just canceling the menu at the same time. So I guess I should mention it. The best time for this category is 124 something. I don't remember exactly. My PB is 136, which is not as good as I would hope for to do. But this, if I didn't die so much, I could have been close to the world record time. It's Nioh things that happen. Just Nioh things. Okay, so I'm gonna take my chance here to lock some items like that one, because I'm gonna be offering equipment later on for safety strats. There's an enemy right here that can kill us pretty easily with this attack, but if we just block it, we take a bit of damage and he doesn't kill us. Alternatively, you can also dodge it, but I wasn't feeling it. Okay, so you just dash past everyone right here. This level is like 2 minutes of running or dashing through the level. And the next one is same thing. So yeah, these missions are pretty long on the last region.
Do we have time for a donation?
Yeah, you can read.
We have €1 from Yorana. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Oh, okay. I didn't see that in literally years. So I just mentioned that it's like 2 minutes of running, right? Let's do that again. I was like right next to this Rhino. I just need to get past that guy and then get the Rhino, and then we wouldn't have to do this again. And here we are. Good. As you can see, I took more damage now because I didn't have the protection from the spirit. But it's fine. I knew it wasn't going to be enough to actually kill me. Oh yeah, I forgot to say this, but Karajishi, the spirit that we are now getting again in half a minute or so, buffs our skill damage by quite a bit. So that's why we're using it right now. It's really strong if you're using skills. Its sleeping weapon is kind of fragile, but you know, outside of it is really good. Okay. Safety shrine right here. Okay, so this boss is right there, behind that pagoda. Is it a pagoda? I don't know. Anyways, we're back right here. There's an enemy that we need to get through. Normally he doesn't attack. We'll see what happens. Okay, good. I was kind of hoping that he would attack me, to prove me wrong. Weakness. Okay. Water sword, yeah, I messed up a bit the strat, but it's okay. I'm gonna need to rebuff actually. Oh, this is bad. Yeah. So the reason why I wasn't able to really get comfy with that fight is that when I tried to do water sword on his back the first time, I actually did the strong attack. Uh, so yeah, I just basically missed my chance to do the full attack and debuff him with lightning, which would be the ideal case. Okay, let's do it right this time. Oh. Yeah, that's why I was sad that I wasn't getting dual swords. Normally with that fight and stronger dual swords, I would just have finished him. But you know, we're not having strong enough dual swords, and we need to do more of that fight. Yeah, normally instead of 441, we would be having like a 500 something, even 600 depending. So yeah, we're lacking quite a bit of damage on the dual swords. Okay. Oh, that follow up was really not expecting that one. Okay. You know what? Let's do backup strats. I can do this now. Um, so we're gonna change to water. Normally I would just use lightning, but I'm gonna change to water. And yeah, we're gonna use living weapon strats for this boss now. Sadly, that's the case. I wish it wasn't the case, but you know. Otherwise, if we get getting bad RNG on his attacks, we're still not doing much damage because of the dual swords that we have. I should actually buy dual swords. GG. So yeah, that's much easier with the living weapon. I'm gonna buy dual swords now because I'm not liking the damage that this one's deal. It's really rare for me to not get any good dual swords at this point.
We have another donation here. Urana donated €1 more. Thank you.
Thank you for the donations. So I wasn't expecting to visit the blacksmith this much. This is like the third time. On a regular run, you never visit the blacksmith. Okay, so this one is a bit better. Not a huge difference because, you know, it's a bot dual sword. So they are not as strong as the dropped ones, but, you know, it's higher level. So this is another long mission. We have two skips here, which we clip through walls. It's a bit weird. This game actually had more clip through walls glitches. But, you know, they patched them. Especially one with escape. You would just skip all the bad part of the escape mission. But yeah, you can just phase through. We have the powers of quantum mechanics, quantum physics, the quantum talon through the doors. Okay. So, if you only play the vanilla game and you never got the DLCs, you may be wondering like, why are there like blobs and foxes around the place? I didn't see those before. Well, for some reason, Team Ninja thought it was a good idea to add some DLC enemies to the main game after the third DLCs, and that includes Kusarigama Yokai. So yeah, that's fun. Okay. So that shortcut is just for safety. But on this boss, I should never die to this boss. Nice jinx. Okay, so at the start of the fight, we just use weakness right here. Come on, jump. That's not a jump. Come on. That's a jump. Good boy. Okay. So yeah, you could see that we're lacking damage. I wasn't expected to be even that bad. Okay. So this next mission is the longest of the full game. And we need to prepare it a bit. I forgot. I should have bought the Odachi. We're gonna visit Tome for the fourth time. Tome is the blacksmith, by the way. Okay, let's just go. Irashai. Okay, so we get Raikuni Yuki Odachi, the strongest one that they have. Maidori. Okay, we changed to Suzaku. We're gonna do some special strats right here. Let's see. Let me lock that one and that one. Everything should be fine. Okay. We're gonna make offerings because this way we get a bunch of stuff, including elixirs. So in case we need them. Okay, so why did I bought Odachi? Well, as you may have noticed against Tachibana, the Odachi is really strong in living weapon. And we kind of need living weapon in this one. And I also changed to Suzaku, which is the strongest spirit when it comes to living weapon usage. Okay, so we're gonna try to get ready the living weapon a bit. Get past the foxes. Foxes are scary. They can kill you really easily if they want to. Okay. This one doesn't normally give me any issues, okay? And this is the last one that gives me issues normally. Okay, good. So here we have a setup for the HP, as you remember. You might remember with Centipede. We did the same thing, but with the poison instead of a shot on the back. I turned my back on him because otherwise I wouldn't take enough damage to get to critical HP. And we're gonna take profit of the critical HP status, so the living weapon lasts even longer. Okay. We use this. This. So yeah, we use special attacks quite often because they're a good way to get rid of all the key from the enemies. Okay. GG. There's a huge difference on doing this with and without the Odachi on the HP setup. So it's a bit sketchy, but it's still good. Pretty fast. I used to have a lot of issues with that one before. I think last week I came out with better setup for it, including the Odachi and the HP crit setup. Okay, so now we're going to visit some old friends, 4 old friends from this game. Okay, dash past. Gonna be lacking damage, like I said. Hopefully I'll get a dual sword here. Okay, so we're gonna be setting up this fight like this. Use the Guardian Spirit Talisman, weakness. Okay. Still no dual sword. Feels my clan. Well, you know, we got a better Kusarigama, so I guess that's good enough. Hopefully on this boss we'll actually get it. A dual sword. And these drops are being like bad. Getting really bad drops. Anyways, we're gonna use the Kusarigama on this one. Level weapon. And Reaper. Okay. So now we proceed to the other two. Did I even get the dual sword? I don't think I did. I think it was a Tonfa. We buff again with Summer Twilight. Yeah, it was a Tonfa. Whoop. Let's see if he does the proper attack. Yes, good. Did you? Really? No dual swords? The game is just trolling me at this point. Like, no dual swords for you. They are your main weapon, but we're not going to give them away like that. Oh man. So this is the last chance to get the dual sword actually. Before this mission finishes. Actually that's a lie, like you get dual swords at the end. But you know, before the final fight on this mission I guess. So yeah, here's Miley Cyrus again, also called Tonryoki for some people. Dual swords, good, nice, finally. Okay, we got dual swords, miracle. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna ready some stuff. We're gonna ready some secret brushes. Small spirit stones and secret ash. I was a bit slow. I was kind of hoping for different, but you know, we used a lot of Merita crystals, so that's why. There he is. Sexy dual swords. Okay, so we're gonna do this strat again. Oh, or not. It's okay. It's okay. I don't play shooters, so it's understandable, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna do some meme level ups now. They're not really level ups; they're just perks, so you get a bit stronger. They don't really make any difference. I mean, I guess they make a small difference, but you know, pretty minuscule difference, if any. Okay, I managed to mess it up again, but you know, here we get it. And GG. Okay, so we got some swords right there. We're gonna use swords really soon. No, why did I do that? Anyways. Okay, so next up we're gonna fight Kelly. which is the main villain that we have been following around all this time. Oh. And I'm gonna do living weapon strats. Okay. Oh, wow, that actually managed to hit me. Okay, we're gonna do dual sorcerer strats then. We might actually get overestimate here, sadly. Um, but you know, things happen. So we're gonna do a completely different strat right now. Okay, that's an attack that you don't want to see. He's been really weird right now. Oh man, this is this is something. That follow up, man. Oh man, this is not going well. Oh man. It's normally not an issue. The reason why I'm not buffing with water, by the way, is because he doesn't get any kind of debuff. Like he recovers super fast from an elemental debuff. Or, you know. Come on. Okay, finally. Oh. Man, this struggle is real. So we waff around here. Oh, there's a bug. Again? I was going on high stance to iframe it, but I didn't manage to dodge it fast enough. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You know, all you need is perseverance. Just keep going. Okay, that's the first snake. We're gonna need more of those memes, perks. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, weird attacks to get right there. Oh my god, this RNG is so bad. They just decided, you know what? Let's just do the hardest attack to dodge that they can do, but like both of them at the same time. Nice. RNG, my friend from since forever. Oh man. Okay. Good. Okay, you don't want that attack. Okay, I'm gonna wait it out, because otherwise I would have probably died. Yeah, this fight is not comfy. Not comfy at all. Oh, okay, that's what. Okay, good. So here's the last phase of this boss. GG. And we're only missing one more main mission. So yeah, like, man, I really was getting trolled by the game for a bit this run, sadly. But even then, we're not that far away from the estimate. We're gonna finish like around 3 minutes from now. Hopefully, if no memes more happen again. So yeah, and by the way, would be like the mission where you stop the 80%, but this one it has one more mission. Because credits play on that part, but you know there's one more mission. Oh yeah, the estimate was 159, by the way. Okay. So this is the last main mission of the vanilla game. There are more missions afterwards with DLCs and stuff, but that part we haven't even routed anything for level 1, so you know this is all main missions level 1, vanilla. No DLCs. Okay, so once again, lemon weapon. But this time we will just use it for opening a door. Okay. Yeah. Best use of a living weapon ever since I started playing this game, in my opinion. Aren't you hot? Let's just remove the jacket. I think he's sweating quite a bit. All right, so there's like a small shortcut that you can take here, but I'm not gonna take it because if I take it, then I can get the safety shrine right here, or you know, I'll have to do extra stuff to actually get it, so it's not worth it. So I'm just gonna get it here. We don't have a shrine menu here because we're in London again. They don't have like Japanese religions. Okay, so I'm gonna do safety strats here. Actually, no, not really. Because of what I just did. Okay, so we use the cannon 3 times here in this part. 1, 2, and 3. Good, nice. Okay, so now we have good dual swords. You always get dual swords at the end of the previous mission if you pick them up. All right. So this boss is 100 dice. He has the potential to meme me, but he doesn't seem to be doing that right now, and I appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, and then he made me. Nice, Jinx. Nioh. That's Nioh. Okay. Okay, so he shouldn't. Let me just shut up because otherwise I'm just gonna jinx it myself again. Okay. Let's see.
Okay, this should be good. GG. And when I say time, it's going to be time. 3, 2, 1, time. Yeah, really sketchy, but well, Nioh, you cannot trust this game. He will troll you at every chance. Oh man. So yeah, that's the end of Nioh. Oh, okay. Nah. Let me see. How many times did I die? I died 23 times. Normally in this kind of run, I only died 10 times. So yeah, nice. Okay, so I'm gonna take a small break to go to the bathroom.